Please?
I mean, we don't know how many more birthdays your grandmother has left. Come on.
I wish Grandma would stop having birthdays so I don't have to go on these stupid trips with you.
Patricia, last month, Kayla's mother was diagnosed and she's been in hospice ever since. She doesn't have much time left, but Kayla's been spending every morning and evening with her.
Well, that is very sad.
Yeah, man, I'm here for the interview, but, I'm gonna hear what they have to say, but you know me, I got about 3 other offers lined up today. Yeah, I'm surprised I even made it in. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace. Place looks like a high school cafeteria. I've seen better lighting in a film. I've seen better lighting in a student film set. This place is a joke.
Good afternoon. You must be Peter. I'm Felicity, the restaurant manager. I'll be conducting your interview today.
Yep, that's me. Sorry if you've been waiting around. Traffic was absolutely terrible coming from my last meeting. Just telling another restaurant owner how hard it is to find good management these days. Most places don't know how to run a proper operation, you know what I mean?
No problem at all. You're actually early. Thank you for taking the time to come in today.
Yeah, well, when I heard about this position, I figured I should at least check it out. You're lucky I had an opening in my schedule. Look, I'm gonna save us both some time here. I'm the best chef candidate you're ever going to interview. This is really just a formality since I'm, obviously gonna get the job.
Well, that's certainly confident of you.
No, it's not confidence, it's just realistic. I've been cooking professionally for years, and every kitchen I've worked in has improved dramatically once I got there. Any restaurant would be lucky to have someone with my caliber and my talent working for them. And most places don't even deserve someone like me. I can already see ways to improve this place. Better lighting system, completely different layout, maybe some modern touches to bring into this century, and a menu probably needs a complete overhaul too. I mean, most restaurants, they play it too safe. They need someone with vision and creativity.
I see. And what makes you so certain about your qualifications?
Experience, natural talent, leadership abilities, and let's be honest, I'm only considering this position because I heard you pay well. It's not like I actually need this job. I've got options. Multiple restaurants trying to recruit me. Just thought I'd give you guys a chance to make an offer.
Well, why don't we sit down and discuss your background properly? I have some questions prepared that will help us understand if this might be a good fit.
Sure, but like I said, this is really just a formality.
Let's start with your background. Could you tell me about your previous experience in professional kitchens and what specific skills you would bring to our team?
Well, before we get into all that boring resume stuff, let me explain something important to you.
I'm listening.
Men are just naturally better chefs than women. I mean, it's just a biological fact that, everyone in the industry, everyone knows, but they don't really say out loud. We can handle the pressure and physical demands of professional kitchens better than women can. It's about the upper body strength, heat tolerance, and the ability to, think clearly under pressure.
I see. Could we focus on your actual qualifications and experience?
That is my qualification. I'm a man in the kitchen, and that automatically puts me ahead of any female candidates you might be considering. Look, I'm not trying to be mean about it. It's just biology, and you can't fight biology. Women get emotional. They can't handle the stress. They take too many sick days. Men, we do it longer, we do it harder, and we're built for it. Ever since day one, when the first caveman cooked a steak for his woman and it melted her heart, we just got better and better and better at it. That's my resume.
What about your previous positions? Where have you worked specifically?
I mean, I've worked at all the best restaurants in this city. Chez Laurent, the Metropolitan, Oceana, Bella Vista. Every head chef has been impressed with my natural talent and work ethic. The head chef at Chez Laurent absolutely told me I was the most promising cook he'd seen in years. said I had real leadership potential.
And what were your specific responsibilities at these establishments?
Well, I started as a line cook, obviously, but I quickly moved up because of my skills and initiative. I was basically running the kitchen at Oceana before I left. Problem with most restaurants is they don't recognize talent when they see it. They promote people based on politics instead of ability.
What specifically attracted you to apply for the position here?
I've heard good things about this place, but honestly, I'm confident I can make significant improvements to both your menu and kitchen operations.
What kind of improvements?
Well, for starters, like I said, your menu is probably too complicated. Most places try to do too many things instead of focusing on what they do best. I'll bet your food costs are too high. Most managers don't understand proper inventory management and portion control at all.
Those are interesting observations. What makes you think our operations need improvement?
The minute I walked in the door, I could feel, look, no offense, but most restaurants are just waiting for someone like me to come along and fix everything that's been going wrong. I have fresh ideas, modern techniques, and the kind of leadership skills that can turn a good restaurant into a great one.
I see. Do you have any questions about the position itself or our current operations?
Yeah, actually, why is the current chef leaving? What kind of problems are you having that created this opening? Because I want to know what I'm walking into. If there are management issues or kitchen problems, I need to know so I can fix them.
Our current chef is taking a prestigious year-long position in Copenhagen. We need someone exceptional to temporarily fill their shoes during that time.
Oh, Copenhagen. It's actually pretty impressive. I guess must be some kind of a exchange program or a consulting gig. Who's this chef? Well, anyone I might know? I know most of the serious players in this city's restaurant scene.
Actually, they're here today working in the kitchen. Let me go get them so you can meet directly. This will give you a chance to learn more about the position and the expectations for the person who currently holds it.
Great idea. Thank you. Finally, I'm looking forward to see what he's got and, maybe get some insider information about this place he really operates. Maybe I can share some of my own insights about kitchen management while I'm at it. Look, I've got some ideas that could really help with whoever's taking over. Yeah, I'm excited to meet him.
Okay.
Nope. Hell no. Oh, hi there. Are you the kitchen manager or something?
Peter, I'd like you to meet Valerie Lopez.
Valerie Lopez. The Valerie Lopez? The one with the Michelin stars and the cookbook series? I had no idea it was you working here. I mean, I've heard so much about your work. Your reputation in the culinary world is absolutely incredible. I've actually read about your techniques in Food and Wine magazine. The way you revolutionized modern French cuisine is just, it's amazing.
Thank you. Felicity has filled me in on your interview responses, particularly your views about women in professional kitchens, and your belief that you're automatically superior to other candidates based on your gender.
No, not automatically. I'm sorry, there's been a huge misunderstanding here. Like, I didn't realize that I was talking about you specifically. I have tremendous respect for your work. You're obviously a complete exception to what I was saying earlier. I thought that went without saying. When I was talking about women in kitchens, I was talking about, the type, amateur cooks, or just without real training or experience,
My respect shouldn't be conditional on my fame or reputation. You should treat all women in this industry with the same respect you're now trying to show me, regardless of whether they're internationally known.
I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right, and I apologize completely. I was just nervous and I didn't express myself clearly, like at all. And sometimes when I'm nervous, I say things that come out completely wrong, but that's not really how I feel. It's not really how I feel about women chefs at all. I mean, I think women bring a lot of profession to the kitchen. They bring attention to detail, creativity, different perspectives.
Your attitude during this interview reveals fundamental character flaws that would make you unsuitable for any position in my kitchen. Professional kitchens require teamwork, mutual respect, and the ability to work with people from all backgrounds. Qualities you clearly lack.
But they're qualities that I can learn. I can definitely change my attitude. I mean, this job, it means everything to me. I've been looking for an opportunity like this for months. I'm telling you, this is fate. I promise I would be the hardest working person in your kitchen, not just now, but ever.
If this job meant everything to you, you would have prepared better and shown respect from the beginning. You would have researched our restaurant, understood our values, and come in with humility instead of arrogance.
I did research. I know this is one of the best restaurants in the city. I know you've won awards and have incredible reviews.
Yet you still came in here assuming the head chef was a man and telling our manager that women are inferior in professional kitchens. God.
Now, you know what? Now you're making a big mistake here. You know, any restaurant in this city would be lucky to have me. And you are going to regret passing up on someone like me with talent and potential. I've worked in some of the best kitchens in this city, and every chef I've worked with has been impressed by my skills and dedication. It's your loss.
Right. If that were true, you wouldn't need to tear down other people to build yourself up. And you certainly wouldn't need to rely on gender stereotypes to justify your qualifications. I mean...
Gender stereotypes. I was stating facts about the industry. Most successful head chefs are men because men are better suited for the demands of professional cooking. We do it longer, we do it harder, and we do it better.
You're proving my point perfectly. Peter, you should know that I have extensive connections throughout the entire restaurant industry.
Oh, so what? Now you're trying to threaten me?
I mean, I'll make sure other establishments are aware of your unprofessional attitude and views about women in the kitchen.
You know, your influence doesn't scare me. I'll find a better position elsewhere, probably at a restaurant that actually appreciates talent over politics. And good luck finding someone with even half the qualifications as me. You'll probably end up hiring some woman who can't handle the heat. And when this place starts falling apart without proper leadership, don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you for handling that so professionally. You protected our restaurant standards while giving him every opportunity to show his true character.
That was certainly one of the more challenging interviews I've conducted in the 5 years here.
Your composure was impressive. You never let his attitude affect your professionalism, even when he was being completely inappropriate.
I've learned that people usually reveal who they are if you give them enough time and space to do it. The best thing you can do is just stay neutral and let candidates show who they really are.
Absolutely, that's very wise. And it's exactly the kind of judgment and patience we need in management positions. You know, watching how you handled that situation got me thinking. What are your long-term career goals? Have you ever thought about expanding your experience internationally?
Honestly, I've always dreamed of working abroad, maybe learning different culinary cultures and management styles, but opportunities like that don't come along very often, especially for someone at my level.
Actually, I have a position for you that might interest you.
I'm listening.
The position I'm taking in Copenhagen isn't just about cooking. I'll actually be working with a team to develop a new restaurant concept and management approaches. Once we find suitable temporary staff to cover my role here, would you consider joining me there for part of the experience?
Are you serious? That would be absolutely incredible.
I think you'd bring exactly the kind of professionalism, cultural sensitivity, and management skills we need for the project. I mean, it's perfect.
I can't believe this. When I woke up this morning, I never imagined today would end with an offer like this. This is a dream come true. Thank you so much for considering me for something like this.
Now, let's get back to finding the right temporary chef, someone who actually understands what teamwork and respect mean.
I have a feeling our next interviews will go much better.
Good morning, I'm Mariah Thompson. I'm here for the hotel manager interview.
All right, take a seat over there. Good morning, Mr. Daniel. Luis Martinez. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah. Sit down. We'll get to you when we get to you.
Is it me, or is this completely unprofessional?
Trust me, you're not imagining it.
Hello! I'm here for the manager position. I assume you've been expecting me?
Vanessa, what a pleasure. Please, please come in. It's a beautiful Chanel suit, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yes, it is. You have excellent taste. My personal shopper picked it up for me in Paris last month.
Paris, how wonderful. And that necklace, absolutely stunning.
Oh my God, thank you. It's been in my family for generations. We own several properties in the hospitality industry, you know. My father has connections with major hotel chains all across the country.
Really? Which chains? I'd love to hear more about your family's business empire.
Well, my father owns the Grandview Resort chain, and we have partnerships with Luxury Suites International. I'm used to the finer things, obviously, and I understand what wealthy guests expect.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Someone who understands our clientele. Someone with the right background and proper connections.
Excuse me, but when will we be discussing the actual interview process and timeline?
You will have to wait your turn. Can't you see I'm speaking with a qualified candidate?
I'd also like to mention my experience managing the downtown Marriott for the past 5 years. I have excellent references.
Look, the position requires someone with the right background, the proper connections in this industry. Not everyone is cut out for this level of responsibility. I think we should start with your interview first, since you're clearly the most qualified candidate here.
Oh my God, that sounds perfect. I had a feeling that this would go so smoothly.
Right this way. I'm very impressed about your family's credentials.
Did that really just happen? He's more interested in her jewelry than anyone's actual qualifications.
What do you think about his behavior? Have you experienced this kind of bias before?
Fortunately, yes, but never this blatant. He didn't even look at my resume. He just dismissed us both the moment he saw her designer clothes.
How do you typically handle situations like this?
Honestly, I usually just walk away. I mean, it's clear he's already made up his mind based on our family's money. Why waste our time?
Maybe you should stay. Sometimes things aren't what they seem. Sometimes situations can change unexpectedly.
Change? Did you see how he was practically bowing to her? I mean, the interview was just a formality at this point.
Trust me on this. I have reasons to believe the right person will ultimately get this job.
What reasons? You seem awfully confident for someone who just got dismissed as unqualified.
Let's just say I have faith that justice will prevail. Sometimes the most unexpected things happen.
Well, that went even better than I expected. I've essentially been offered the position. Just a few more formalities to complete.
Formalities? The interview lasted less than 10 minutes.
Well, when you have the right background and connections, things move quickly. My family's business relationships really impressed him.
Mrs. Vanessa is definitely our front runner, and the remaining interviews are mostly procedural at this point.
I'm really sorry that you two came all this way for nothing, but some positions require a certain pedigree.
We'll see about that.
Mariah Thompson, you're next. Let's get this over with.
Actually, let's take our time with this one.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. The position's already been filled. I'm only doing this to complete the process, so let's keep it brief.
I appreciate receiving a proper interview, I have extensive qualifications and experience in hotel management that I like to discuss.
Your experience is irrelevant compared to what Miss Vanessa brings to the table. She has family connections, financial backings, and the right social standing.
Shouldn't hotel management be based on professional competency, leadership skills, and industry knowledge rather than personal wealth?
I don't understand how the hospitality business works. Successful hotels need managers with powerful connections and financial resources.
Let me ask you about some specific scenarios. If you had a major guest complain about service quality, how would you expect your manager to handle it?
Look, these are theoretical questions that don't matter. What matters is having the right background.
What about staff scheduling conflicts during peak season? How important is experience with workforce management?
Are we almost done here? I have things to do.
What specific hotel management qualifications does Vanessa possess that makes her superior to other candidates?
She has connections, money, influence. That is what business is about.
And professional experience? Leadership skills? Customer service expertise?
This interview is over. You failed to meet the position requirements. Your background isn't even suitable enough for this level of responsibility.
Can you clarify exactly what those requirements are in writing?
I don't need to clarify anything. My decision is final. Let's go. I made my decision. Vanessa, the position is yours. With your family connections and background, you're a clear choice for the job.
I knew it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I can't wait to start implementing all sorts of changes around here.
This is unbelievable. You're making this decision based purely on wealth, not qualification.
I'm making this decision based on what's best for the business. Vanessa understands our clientele.
Yeah, she understands spending money, not making it through good management.
Some people just don't understand how the business world works. Connections matter. Influence matters.
I suggest you both accept the decision and leave. I won't tolerate any more of your challenges to my authority.
Your authority? This isn't authority, it's discrimination. You're hiring based on financial background, not merit.
That's enough. Security can escort you out if necessary.
This is unethical and potentially illegal. I mean, qualified candidates deserve a fair consideration regardless of their bank account.
Qualified? You're both delusional if you think you could compete with my credentials.
Actually, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
What kind of misunderstanding?
I'm Mariah Thompson, CEO of this hotel chain. I've been conducting an undercover evaluation of your hiring practices.
CEO? No, that's impossible. You're just a job candidate. There's no way.
I'm the CEO, and I'm appalled by what I've witnessed today. You violated every principle of fair hiring practices.
Wait, you're the CEO? But I thought, this has to be some mistake.
Miss Thompson, I can explain. I was just trying to find the best fit for the company culture.
Yeah.
The best fit. You dismiss qualified candidates based solely on their appearance and financial status.
That's not what happened. I was considering all factors, including business connection, to help.
You never looked at anyone's qualifications except Vanessa's family's money. That's not just unprofessional, it's discriminatory.
Miss Thompson, I apologize if there was any misunderstanding. I certainly didn't mean to be disrespectful to any of my future colleagues.
Future colleagues, Miss Vanessa, you demonstrated an entitled attitude and showed no genuine qualifications for hotel management. You won't be receiving this position.
But Daniel already offered me the job. You can't just take it back. I didn't recognize you.
I can, and I will. This position requires professional competency, not family connections.
Please, Miss Thompson, I made a mistake. I can learn from this. Give me another chance.
Daniel, you're terminated effective immediately. Your bias towards wealthy candidates violates company policies and professional standards.
You can't fire me. I've been with this company for 3 years. That is totally unfair.
What's unfair? is dismissing qualified candidates because they don't wear designer clothes.
This is your fault. You said that the job was mine. You said my connections were everything.
You're the one who came in here acting like you own the place. Miss Thompson, I apologize.
You're both responsible for your own behavior. I suggest you leave before I call security.
This isn't over.
Ugh, my dad's gonna be so...
Kayla, I've been expecting you.
Hi, Miss Matthews.
Would you care to explain yourself?
Excuse me?
You were late almost every morning this month. You know what, Kayla, I was once young, and I didn't think that school attendance was all that important, but let me tell you that it is. You need to start holding yourself more accountable. No one else in the world is going to hold you accountable but you.
I understand.
Great, then you will also understand why I'm giving you detention for the rest of the week. Actually, let's make that for the rest of the month.
Miss Matthews, I don't have the time for that. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just like...
Zip it! I don't need your excuses. The real world is not going to accept your excuses.
But...
Oh, do you want me to make it 2 months of detention?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You're 17 years old. You're almost an adult. Okay, so now you have very few responsibilities, and your only job is to come to school on time and do your work. And every day that you come into my classroom late, you're disrespecting me and all of the other students.
No, it's not that. I mean no disrespect.
I don't believe that one bit. And if you're late one more time, you'll be suspended.
Suspended?
That's right. If you want a future filled with poverty and homelessness, be my guest, but I refuse to spend any more time with students like you.
I had never felt this low in my life. I've been through so much the past few weeks, and I thought the teachers would understand, but it only got worse.
You're almost an adult, Kayla. Start acting like one. Now stop being so emotional and get to detention before I expel you. Absolutely pathetic. Principal Denson.
Patricia, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, of course.
Patricia, would you mind explaining to me why Kayla's crying?
Oh, well, actually, I was just about to talk to you about Kayla. We've been having some real problems with excessive absences.
Did you not get the email that was sent out to staff last month?
I'm sorry, what email?
It was about Kayla's situation.
Well, whatever her situation is, it's no excuse to come in late and disrespect my classroom and me.
Patricia, last month, Kayla's mother was diagnosed and she's been in hospice ever since. She doesn't have much time left, but Kayla's been spending every morning and evening with her.
Well, that is very sad. But it's still no excuse for coming in late and disrespecting my classroom.
No, Patricia, you're being disrespectful and unsympathetic.
Well, I don't have to be sympathetic. I'm her teacher.
And I'm your boss. And it's my duty to create an environment where students feel safe and respected. Patricia, I just don't think you're very good for these kids.
What are you saying, Denson?
You're fired, Patricia. I need good teachers who don't routinely make their students cry.
No, I'm sorry. This must be some sort of joke. I have been here for 10 years.
10 years too long as far as I'm concerned. Turn in your keys.
I just don't see why I have to go with you to Nebraska.
Honey, it's really important that we go for your grandmother's 90th birthday.
But I could just FaceTime her. It's basically the exact same thing.
Now, you and I both know that it is not the same thing. Now, you know, she's really going to appreciate us coming all the way out to see her.
Hey, but it's my spring break. I've had a really awful semester. I could really use a vacation. And going to Nebraska is not my idea of a good vacation.
Honey, listen, let's just enjoy our family while we still have them.
Okay, what if we just go, but 1 week later? Because then we're still spending the same amount of time with them, but it can be on a different week than my spring break. And she's not even gonna know the difference.
Honey, that's not gonna work because our whole family has flown in for Grandma's 90th birthday. All of them. Aunts and uncles. They would love to see you. And remember all your little cousins used to go swimming in the lake?
We are not little kids anymore, okay? I haven't seen them in forever. I don't even know them really anymore. It's gonna be so awkward.
Honey, listen, they're family. Pretty soon it'll be like no time at all has passed.
I wish this week in Nebraska would pass.
Oh, it's only a week, honey, so come on, let's go. We're gonna be late, so get your stuff, okay? Oh, honey, don't slam the door. Jeez. You know, I can't even remember the last time that we flew together. It was that trip we took to Hawaii, wasn't it? Oh gosh, we had so much fun, didn't we?
Oh gosh, don't remind me. Wish we were going to Hawaii right now.
Okay, cranky pants. What can I do to make it better?
Unless you can bring all of my friends to Nebraska, there's nothing that you can do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What? What is it?
When is Grandma's birthday, the 24th or the 25th?
It's the 24th. Why?
My best friend Rebecca just got front row VIP tickets for Harry Styles in concert.
Wow, that is amazing
But
for
it's
her.
on the 24th.
Okay, that's the same day as your grandma's birthday.
Okay, but can't I just spend the day before with her and the family and then go to the concert? I mean, she's not even gonna know the difference.
Okay, so you want to go all the way back to LA for the concert and miss your grandmother's 90th birthday?
Okay, but these are front row VIP tickets. I'm never gonna have this opportunity again.
Your grandma's birthday is so much more important than any old concert. And you know what? Harry Styles will be touring again and you can see him then. I mean, we don't know how many more birthdays your grandmother has left. Come on.
I wish Grandma would stop having birthdays so I don't have to go on these stupid trips with you.
Elizabeth, that is a horrible thing to say. I can't with you right now. I just can't.
Hey, your mom was only looking out for you.
I don't know you. I don't think you know anything about this situation.
Look, I went through something similar. All I wanted to do was hang out with my friends, go to parties and concerts. Family was the last thing on my mind. I always chose friends over family, thinking that they'd always be there. But that wasn't the case for me.
What happened?
I didn't talk to my parents, didn't go to family gatherings, and even when I found out that my grandfather was in the hospital with the flu, I didn't think much of it. I mean, it's just the flu. But on my flight to Europe with my friends, that's when I found out he passed.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Were you guys close?
Even though I didn't know him very well, his death really affected me. I didn't get to say bye to him, and that's one of my biggest regrets. I wish I can go back in time and spend more time with him.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thanks for listening. Sorry to get too personal too quickly. I just wanted to help people that I saw were struggling the same way I was.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Mom, I'm sorry.
What was that?
I'm sorry for what I said about Grandma and the way I've been acting towards you. I know I've been a real pain in the butt.
Huge, huge pain in the butt.
I shouldn't have taken you and the family for granted. It would be really fun to go to that concert, but There's nowhere I'd rather be than in Nebraska with you and Grandma.
Sweetie, I'm sure your grandmother's going to be so happy to see you. But I tell you what, the next time Harry Styles comes to town, I will buy some tickets for you and your friends. And maybe we can send Grandma along as a chaperone.
Grandma did have some really good moves at Uncle Billy's wedding.
Oh, yes, she did. I love you, sweetie pie.
I love you too.
She's going to be so glad to see you, sweetheart.
Okay.